Hello everyone, today we will be discussing manipulation in relationships. In relationships, it is crucial to have a keen awareness of manipulative tactics that a partner might employ. This video highlights 6 common strategies specific women use to establish control. By thoroughly understanding these crafty maneuvers, individuals can strengthen themselves against manipulation and foster relationships filled with energy and harmony. Have you ever thought about why certain individuals appear to possess a mysterious influence over others in relationships? Welcome to the realm of manipulative strategies, a complex network of subtle tricks and schemes that can transform any relationship into a strategic contest. This isn't a battle of the sexes. Anyone, regardless of gender, can fall into the trap of using these tactics. They're subtle, sneaky, and can be devastatingly effective. But here's the silver lining. Knowledge is power, and understanding these tactics is the first step towards protecting yourself and fostering healthier relationships. This is not about pointing fingers or assigning blame, but about enlightening and empowering. We'll explore 6 common tactics that often rear their heads in relationships. Brace yourselves because knowledge, like light, can dispel darkness. I encourage you to watch until the end for a better understanding and perspective. Now let's begin with 6 manipulative tactics women use to control relationships. First on the list is sexual manipulation. Sexual manipulation is an age-old tactic where sex or sexual acts are used as a bargaining chip or a means to exert control over a partner. It's a subtle form of coercion where one partner may withhold intimacy or use it as a reward for certain behaviors. For instance, imagine a scenario where a woman might use the allure of intimacy to get her partner to agree to something he might not otherwise agree with. Or perhaps she might withhold intimacy to punish him for a perceived slight. It's a game of power wrapped in the guise of love and affection. Research suggests that this form of manipulation damages relationships, creating an imbalance of power and fostering resentment. It's crucial to recognize these patterns and address them directly. Remember, healthy relationships are based on mutual respect and consent, not power plays. Awareness of this tactic is the first step towards countering it. Next up, emotional blackmail. This tactic is as old as time but remains as potent today. It's a way to gain control by manipulating someone's feelings. This can involve guilt-tripping, instilling fear, or threatening to withdraw love or affection. Now imagine a woman telling her partner, "If you loved me, you'd do this for me." Sound familiar? That's emotional blackmail in action. It's a way to coerce someone into doing something they might not want to do by exploiting their emotions. Research shows that emotional blackmail can have severe psychological impacts. It can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. The person on the receiving end often feels trapped and powerless. But it's important to remember that emotional blackmail is not a sign of love or care. It's a manipulative tactic used to control and dominate. So be aware and stand your ground. Remember, emotional blackmail is a potent tool of manipulation. Before we move over to the next point, please take a moment to click the subscribe button and the bell icon too. Now let's move on. Thirdly, we delve into the utilization of tears. Tears, those saline streams of emotion, can serve as a potent instrument in the manipulator's toolkit. They can convey a depth of sentiment that words often struggle to articulate, making them an effective means to garner sympathy or influence opinions. However, like any tool, they can be abused. Consider this. A study conducted at the University of Florida revealed that individuals are more likely to yield to someone shedding tears, even if they suspect the tears are insincere. Why? Because our innate response to emotional distress is hardwired into human nature. Yet, when tears are strategically employed for exploitation rather than genuine expression, they become a manipulation tool. It's important to distinguish between genuine tears of distress and those shed with ulterior motives. Remember, tears can be genuine, but they can also be a manipulation tool. Let's dive into the world of dramatic statements. Dramatic statements are often grandiose, exaggerated expressions that evoke strong emotional responses. They can be subtly manipulative as they can sway perceptions, influence decisions, and control situations. Imagine an argument where she proclaims, "You never listen to me," This is a classic example of a dramatic statement. The absolute term never is an exaggeration to make the other person feel guilty and defensive. Research supports this, revealing that dramatic statements can distort reality and manipulate perceptions. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who frequently use dramatic language are likelier to manage others' emotions to gain control in relationships. These are not simple off-the-cuff remarks. They are calculated moves designed to tip the scales in favor of the person making them. So remember, the next time you're faced with a dramatic statement, take a moment to peel back the layers and see it for what it truly is. Dramatic statements can distort reality and manipulate perceptions. Next, we tackle excessive compliments. A compliment is like a warm ray of sunshine. It brightens your day, boosts your confidence, and makes you feel valued. But what happens when that sunshine becomes a glaring heat wave? Enter the world of excessive compliments. When used in abundance, compliments can become a manipulation tool, subtly controlling your actions and decisions. Picture this. You are constantly praised for your cooking skills, so you spend more time in the kitchen, shifting your focus from other important aspects of your life. Or you are incessantly applauded for your physical appearance, leading you to obsess over your looks, neglecting your intellectual and emotional growth. Research in psychology pinpoints this as a common tactic in manipulative relationships. The recipient, basking in the glow of adoration, becomes blind to the subtle control being exerted. Compliments are lovely, but when excessive, they are manipulative. We examine consistent joking with hurtful intentions. This form of manipulation can be quite insidious, as it's often wrapped in the guise of humor. Yet, beneath the laughs and chuckles, a sting leaves a mark. Consider this scenario. A woman constantly makes fun of her partner's cooking skills, claiming it's all good fun. But with each joke, the partner feels belittled and embarrassed. They start doubting their abilities, their confidence gradually eroding. Over time, this constant ribbing transforms into a form of control. Research supports this reality. According to a study from the University of Kansas, hurtful humor in intimate relationships can cause emotional distress and create power imbalances. So what seems like harmless banter can be a manipulative tactic, stealthily undermining one's self-esteem. It's essential to identify these instances and address them appropriately. Jokes can be fun, but when they consistently hurt, it's manipulation. Bonus tip: saving yourself against manipulation. How to do that is to stand your ground. Recognizing signs of manipulation keeps you safe and affects how she sees you in such situations. Genuine respect and lasting love are built on openness, honesty, and confidence. Being cautious, self-aware, and intelligent is seen as a strength by women and shows dedication to emotional stability. By refusing deceitful tactics from her, you demonstrate strength, earning respect, trust, and the title of a high-value man you are meant to be. Understanding manipulation methods doesn't mean being cynical. It's a way to communicate honestly, address specific concerns, and build genuine connections that fulfill emotional needs. Now let's take a moment to reflect on what we discussed. We've navigated through the murky waters of 6 manipulative tactics that a woman uses to control a relationship and its adverse effects. Remember, these behaviors are not representative of all women. They are universal, manipulative tactics that even men can indulge in. Awareness is the first step towards countering manipulation. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. Stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching.